I would love to work with fellows that are hardworking, open-minded, being able to incorporate feedback and grow as a physician, as an EEG reader, is what's going to take you to that next level. The mission of our fellowship program is training people that can go out in any sort of environment. What we try to do very early on in the year is try to talk to fellows about what is that goal? Do you have an idea of where you want to be? And that way we can help curate the best experience for them. I think something that I have really strived for in this fellowship is to make sure fellows feel comfortable talking to us as program directors.
The atmosphere it's really collegial and just friendly.
Here at Vanderbilt, what we felt was removing that professional gap and having the fellow interact with us very closely.
Oh, I love the people I work with. Both the attendees and my co-fellows are great. I feel like I can come to them with anything.
I mean, you can meet these people who have like all these accolades, all of the alphabet soup behind their names, but then you get to meet them and have really genuine conversations with them and laugh with them. That I think is what's more important.
Every day, a fellow not only is performing the clinical duty, but they get a dedicated 1 hour of learning time.
One day a week we do more like the classic didactics where here's a lecture topic, an attending gives you the content. And then what we really love is the Stereo EEG Interactive Conference, where one of the attendings or one of the second year fellows will bring a stereo EEG case, and the fellows have to work through it on a map, which is really great because they're able to learn in a very open, non-judgmental, kind of low stakes environment where they can throw out an idea and the attending can give feedback and say, hey, this is what I would do or wouldn't do, and this is why.
Attention to detail in this field is important because you're not dealing with absolutes. You're doing a lot of interpretation. And when we come together as a group and we discuss these cases and consider all this nuance and these details, that's how I think we drive good outcomes for patients. We obviously see all walks of epilepsy pathology.
That's one of the benefits of being at Vanderbilt at the tertiary care center is you get the bread and butter cases, but also the more specialty cases as well. I get exposure to our epilepsy monitoring unit, our ICU EEGs, our continuity clinic, and then also there's elective time and intraoperative monitoring or IOM as well. So a lot of different variety and types of studies that I'm doing and the training that I'm getting.
We absolutely love fellows who come in who don't know about research but are interested in exploring the opportunities that are available. What I aim to do with our fellows research conferences is to bridge those gaps and allow folks to learn from each other in an open and collegial fashion.
As a field, epilepsy is growing, epilepsy is evolving, and if we don't keep up with those changes, we're going to do a disservice to ourselves as well as our fellows. So it really is important to incorporate feedback for those learning so that the next year we can say, hey, we added this to our curriculum. Something that we place a lot of importance on in our fellowship is that work-life balance. Being an epilepsy fellow is tough. There's no way around it. You're here to learn a skill. You're here to take that year and add to your experience as a doctor, as a neurologist, as an epileptologist. But at the same time, we know that everyone has different family situations, different social situations. Nashville, over the 10 years that I've been here, 13 years I've been here, has really changed and grown, not only in terms of numbers, but I feel like in terms of the diversity of experiences and the people that I meet and come across, especially being here at a big academic center.
It's a metropolitan city. It's buzzing with people with different cultures, different backgrounds. It's so diverse.
I think one of my favorite parts about Nashville is actually the neighborhoods, and I think there's a lot of really good food scenes and the culture there and community.
They lean on each other, they rely on each other, they need each other.
It's just a really easy, congenial environment.
We're all just people. We're all just people trying to learn as much as we can, do our best by patients, and forge starts of our own careers. It's really lucky when you do make those really nice connections.
I think we just really focus on building good relationships because I think that's how we grow as a medical field. We have to be open to ideas. We have to be open to being wrong. All of that kind of makes a good doctor and a good institution. I truly just value the people that I work with. And I think the more people we bring in that have the same mentality, we're going to just keep perpetuating that cycle and that culture.